stay away from all that fake stuff, bro. Like the caffeine is not good for you, man. In the long run, it's really not good for your body. It's a drug. Caffeine is actually a drug. Did you know that? It's a drug. What a drug is, addictive. Why do you think if you go 2 days without coffee or something, you start to get itchy, you start to feel moody, you get headaches, because the body's in withdrawal, man. See, they don't tell you that stuff. They don't show it. Oh, this is a drug. It's caffeine is actually a drug. Fun fact. Yeah. And listen, the reason why I say this caffeine stuff, and if you notice I'm talking about like health and food and all that stuff, the reason I'm so focused on this, man, is because it has a primary function. See, the main reason I'm focused on is because I believe that the gut is the power of our manifestation. I believe that our gut is the most powerful thing to manifest. You have the heart, you have the subconscious, but I believe your gut creates more of your reality than all those stuff. Because within the gut, you have these different feelings. You can feel anxious, you can feel all this stuff, and sends vibration out. And also the reason I say that too is because the gut creates most of the neurochemicals that your brain uses. Like those feel-good chemicals, serotonin, dopamine, dopamine, DMT. Do you know majority of those created in the gut? The gut has like a second brain. And the reason I say the gut, because I learned a few years ago, I used to be a heavy drinker of like sweet tea, you know, the caffeinated sweet tea. I always used to have my iced tea every day. And, you know, the iced tea has caffeine in it. And I would notice that I would get like very anxious or nervous around when I drink a lot of that stuff. And then the more nervous and anxious I got, my reality started to show me stuff that made me more nervous and anxious. So my gut was actually creating a reality to make my life more nervous and anxious, man. That was an epiphany for me, man. And the day I stopped, I remember a point. It would be a point that every time my gut got nervous or anxious, I would get bad news or something bad would happen. Every time. My mom would call me, somebody would say this, something bad would happen. Every time for years it happened. And the day I quit drinking iced tea and caffeine, none of that ever came back again. That's all I needed to know for me. For me, I realized like, oh my goodness, man, my gut plays a more powerful role than my brain and even my heart or my mind part. I was like, Mark, has it occurred to you that your gut may be the thing that creates reality more? Because, you know, intuition's in the gut. The gut has these strong feelings. You get more strong feelings in your gut, man. So I was like, man, I got to start taking care of my gut. I got to start doing stuff to just, I mean, guys, your body is the machine to manifest. The body is the machine to manifest. If the body's not right, your manifesting is not going to right. So how do I start my body? Start with your mind first. Yeah, I discovered the gut, man. No one talks about this. And I was like, this is incredible. I said, all along, I was thinking it was my external situation. But it was really my gut that was talking to the universe and creating situations to make me continue to feel nervous and anxious. Guys, I'm literally telling you, man, every time, man, I get that feeling in my stomach, I knew something was wrong. Something bad was going to happen. And it always did. Every single time. And it would happen on a daily basis because the caffeine was disrupting the frequencies of my gut. And my gut was going out, and my subconscious mind is so illogical that it picked up these signals from my gut and said, this is what this guy wants. I'll get all these negative things. And then one day, something just said, hey, man, why don't you just chill off the caffeine and see what happens? Because I didn't like those feelings because I kept getting that stuff. And man, the day I started, I got withdrawal, of course. But after that, they went away. Those calls I used to get from my mom or people, they went away. Those bad news, it was like a totally different world. That really blew my mind. That really blew my mind. So I just started to focus more now on like, okay, mind and body, mind and body. And then you have to set the routines right for yourself. Yeah, start learning about gut health. It's very important. Probiotics is a great start. You need that natural stuff in your body. But look, I'm just showing you how amazing you are and how the body works. The body can work like that. You're designed like that. So if you think about it, your body is a temple of you, right? A template. So if your body is always made to repair itself and go back to harmony, what do you think about you? What do you think about your thoughts and all that stuff? Your thoughts want to follow the most harmonious path. Yeah, processed food kills a lot of the food we have right now, guys. It kills a lot of the stuff in our gut bacteria. That's why now is the best time you have to take probiotics as supplement, because you don't have the ability to have the natural foods that have these good bacteria that work in our gut.